Hello traders, this is Anthony Borsellino, and today I'm going to show you how to place trades and monitor those trades using the HT5 Trading Solutions platform. And for this example, I am going to use the trade ticket / chart tab. And as you can see, I have these windows linked together like I described in the previous video. The link function makes them very easy if you wanted to just quickly check the crude oil market and place a trade there. You can just double click directly on the symbol and it's going to pull up the trade ticket window for crude and the chart. But for this example, let's use the S&P. So I'm just going to click on the symbol of the S&Ps and it's going to bring me right back to the S&P trade ticket window, and it's going to load up the S&P chart. As you can see on my chart, it shows some previous fills that I had traded earlier in the day. To turn those off, all you have to do is click on the little widget settings option at the top of the chart and go ahead and select left click on the show orders and show positions buttons here so you can turn them off. For this example, I'll leave the show position button on, but I'm going to turn off the show orders button. So I'll go ahead and hit OK. As you can see, those orders are gone. Alright, so the first type of order I'm going to place is a market order. We're going to place a order to buy one contract in the S&P 500 market, E-mini. So I'll check here. I'll make sure my symbol says ES, and then the shares are 1, and the order type is market, and I'm going to go ahead and hit buy. When you hit buy, it's going to give you a verification window. You can turn this off if you want. If you just want to go ahead and trade quickly, you could turn that off. Otherwise, you can confirm your order and click trade and hit OK. As you can see, my order was placed successfully, and I am long one from 1915.75 as it shows me directly on the chart. I also look in my position window and it shows me the same thing. I bought a quantity of 1 at the price of 1950.75, and I am currently even on the trade. The open P&L does update in real time, so you'll see as the market ticks here, I'll be up and down money in this trade. You can also look on your orders tab here, and it'll show you your fills. These are some previous fills I had from today, and this is the last fill modified by time. You can see that I bought one ES at the market, and it just shows that right here on the chart also. So let's say I have a position here currently down 25 bucks on that position. Let's say I want to put a stop down here at like 19.90 even. Let's go 19.10 even. So you just go ahead and locate near the price on the chart that you want to execute the trade and double click. That brings up the trade ticket window for you. You make sure you check your symbol, you check your quantity, you change the order type from limit to stop, and you go ahead and change the price here. Let's change that to 19.14 even. And you're going to go ahead and set the duration. I'm going to use a day order for this example. You can also change that to GTC if you want. We'll go ahead and hit sell. Your order is ready to trade. Make sure you want to sell one contract of S&P at 19.14 even on a stop. Okay, this looks good. Hit trade, and you can go ahead and see that your order was successfully placed. Go ahead and hit OK, and you'll look up here in your orders tab and you'll see that the status is new, and look at the description and you'll see that you're going to sell one S&Ps at 19.14 even on a stop, and you can also cancel that or replace it here from this order section. So let's say we want to move our stop a little bit, so you go ahead and hit replace, and let's say we want to change it to 19.13 even instead of 19.14 even. Go ahead and make that a 13 and verify the order and go ahead and hit trade, and as you can see, the order has been successfully updated. You can also go into the top section here and manage your columns by adding a creation time and your modification time, so you know kind of your timestamp on the trade. You can also go through here and add any desired columns that you want. For this example, I'll go ahead and add the stop column. You can see instead of looking at the description, you can look and see that you have a stop working at 1913 even. You can also use that description column that I showed you earlier that shows you where you have your stops working. Alright, so let's say we want to put a limit order up here. So we'll look and say, alright, I think the market's going to go up here 1927. So we'll double left click on the chart up at 1927 and we'll look here. We'll check our symbol, one share, limit order, and we'll change that to 1927 even. And let's say we want this to be a GTC order. So we'll change it from day to GTC and hit sell. We'll go ahead and verify that trade. Hit OK. And as you can see, you are now working a limit order to go along with your stop. Now let's say that the trade's getting a little out of control on you and just want out of everything. You go ahead and hit close on your position. You're at break even here. We'll hit close, verify the close, and trade it. Hit OK. And you can see that you are currently out of the trade. And if you look here, you'll see your fill price was at the market. And for the price, you go ahead and drop down this section and we'll add the cost right there, and you can see your fill price was at $19.15.75, same as where you bought it. Now we're out of our position and we want to cancel our orders, so we'll go ahead and just left click and cancel the orders directly on the cancel button. So it's a little X next to the order. Let's move this over a little so I can pull in more data. And now that we know how to place market limits and stops, let's go ahead and place an OCO order. So what we want to do is let's go ahead and just execute another buy order at the market. We'll verify that trade and hit OK. We got a fill, long one, 1918 quarter, currently down 12.50 in the trade. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go to our trade ticket window and select OCO, the OCO tab up here. Now, we're long one, 1918 quarter. So let's say we want to work a limit of one order to sell at limit order, and we want to sell it, let's say up at 1923 even. So we'll put that in, and let's make it a day order, and so that's all set. So now let's say we want to OCO this with a stop. We're long from 1918 quarter. We're working a limit order to sell one up at 1923 even. So let's say we want to work a stop down at, we'll select the price when we get it here. Let's say 1909 even. So we'll go ahead and put our symbol in here. Make sure we got our continuous contract. One share. Exchanges auto. This is going to be another sell order. And it's going to be a stop order. And what did we say we want our price to be? We'll just say 1904 even. Put that in. We'll make it a day order, and we'll go ahead and just double click, double check, make sure everything's verified, and go ahead and verify that order. You can also look through this, make sure everything is how you want it to be, and go ahead and just select trade. As you can see, your order was placed successfully, and you can hit OK. Now this is kind of cool up here in the orders section. You'll see, your position here that you're long one from 1918 quarter, and you will see this description for your new order that's working is the continuous ES cancels the continuous ES, an OCO order. So what you want to do is you just click this little plus sign here on the left, and it shows you both sides of the order. You can also, let's drag this here, pull a little bit more data in. You can also replace one side of these orders and they'll still remain as OCOs. So let's say that we want to replace our stop. We want to change it from 1904 even to let's say 1904 half, just for an example here. We'll verify, trade it, and as you can see, that order is now updated to 1904 half. We can also change our limit order here. We'll change that to, let's go 1924 even. change it. Go ahead and hit verify and trade, and as you can see, that order is automatically changed and verified. So you go ahead and hit OK on that, and you can see that your orders are still working. So as you can see, long one 1918 quarter, we're down $125 in the trade currently, but we have a stop working at 1904 half and a limit order working at 1924 even. Now quickly, I'm just going to cancel this. As you can see, just want to make sure everything's canceled there, and we'll close out of this position. I just want to show you how to turn off the verification window. When we look through here, I canceled this order. You notice that the other one automatically canceled, hence an OCO. So you can go ahead and just double check all the orders here. I also want to show you that you can sort here by active orders, historical orders. You can sort by any orders you may have had an error on or something like that. So there's different ways to sort the orders. If I sort by active here, you'll see that there's nothing there because I have no working orders. But if I go to all, you'll see the orders in terms of timestamps in order here. I'm just going to go ahead and work a limit order quickly up here to sell, just so you can see the difference. When I drop down here and I select active, you'll see I have one active order, so don't worry about that for now. I'll go ahead and cancel that. Hit OK. Alright, so what I want to show you real fast here is how to turn off the verification window, just in case you want to put on a quick trade. If I drop down this section here and I go to, it's this section, the settings section, and I go here and I look at my quick trading things and I pick do not verify orders, do not verify cancels, and do not verify closing positions. If I have all those checks, that means that they are active, and I hit OK, you'll see that it'll update the system. So now right when I place the order, like I want to buy at the market, it's just going to put it in. I'm long. If I want to close it or cancel it, I just go ahead and hit close, and I'm out. So that's a quick way to turn that verification window off, just in case you want to just quickly execute those trades. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration on how to place trades in the HT5 trading platform, and please stay tuned for more of our educational videos.